Welcome back to Discovery to Daytona, the series where this European circuit racer attempts to tackle and master the ovals of the United States, from ARCA all the way up to the NASCAR Cup Series, and you join us at round 13 of Season 1 in the ARCA Menards Series, the Atlas 150 from Iowa. And 13 rounds into the season, it's actually not been too bad for us. Amazingly, we are looking pretty strong to be best of the rest. And that is because William Sawalich is running away with it at the front. 8 wins to our 2, and then you've got wins for Robusto and Queen, and I think that's it. I think it's just us 4. But we're we're 99 points behind William Sawalich, with not many rounds left of this season. Last time out at the Indianapolis Raceway Park, we managed a 10th place finish, one of those kind of short ovals, much like this one, a short intermediate here at Iowa for the Atlas 150. And we've been progressively getting better at these shorter ovals. Qualifying has let us down in the last couple, but we are somehow managing to make it up in the race. The car in tip-top shape right now and looking pretty pacey as well, which is good to see when this is our rookie year. I'm still of the opinion that with just these last few rounds to go that I'm not going to make it into truck for Season 2. I think we might need another season in ARCA. The reason I say that is that if you look in that top right-hand corner, you'll see rep. 11,868. Looks great. 25,000 to get truck. If we do make it straight into truck, we'll make a decision as it comes. If we're allowed to, I don't know if we are. If we're allowed to make a decision, I might spend another season in ARCA to see if we can overhaul Sawalich and take the title. Because I don't think we're going to be doing it here. Not many rounds left of this season. And we're following this with a road course at Watkins. At least we get to go back to Kansas, where we dominated in the Tide 150, but that's still a few rounds out yet, and we've still got to go back to Bristol too, Martinsville, Phoenix, which was not a particularly great race for us early in the season. But I'm really hoping that we can at least maybe chip away a little bit at Sawalich's lead, maybe claim another couple of victories, just to end the season on a high, because it feels like we're starting to get the hang of it a little bit, even if we are still finding ourselves maybe a little bit behind the pack. But Iowa's another little oval that we've never been to, so this is always going to be another race where we've got to get on top of it quickly. Practice then will probably be a one-and-done affair, just because of the pace of the car at the moment, but it is a lap at least around this short intermediate oval just to get to grips with it quickly. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll see you on the other side for qualifying. In pit road then, for the Atlas 150 at Iowa, practice was not a one-and-done affair. It took 2 laps, which is more than we've done for quite some time. Not sure why. No, I think we just had a bit of a rough first lap. But this is a fun little oval, this. It doesn't feel as disjointed, perhaps, as Indianapolis Raceway Park last time out, or a couple of the other short intermediate ovals that we've done. It does kind of feel like that we might be able to get a decent result here. Practice did see us in the top 10, even with those 2 not brilliant laps. So I think if we can get quali right here, we might be okay. But it is going to be all on these laps, and we've seen so far this season that that pressure seems to just get to me. But we better get out there, see if we can give ourselves a nice springboard to go fighting William Sawalich.
Track's clear, car's ready. Time to show them why we're here.
Well, at least we get 2 laps to do this because of the fact it's a short intermediate oval. We'll wait for the blend line and we'll get going. You should see what I mean pretty quickly about how this is seemingly a little less disjointed oval compared to IRP last time out, but the first lap...
Okay, this lap counts, driver.
...starts pretty quickly. We were doing 25.4 in practice, which was about 0.4 of a second off Sawallich. Still trying to find a good line through here. We do seem to have a lot of room to play with.
Give me another solid lap here.
To the 25s immediately. 25.6 maybe could have been better. Try and keep it low. Car doesn't feel too slidey, at least. Maybe this back half of the lap not quite as tight there. We'll gun it for the line now, though.
Okay, shut her down.
18th in the end.
Good effort out there.
Not hitting that sponsor goal in qualifying. We have kind of made it a bit of a stretch. But 18th place, and guess who's at the front? It is, of course, William Sawallich. He's followed by Tyler Reif, Brendan Queen, LeVar Scott, Lawless Allen, Patrick Staropoli, Isabella Robusto, Kyle Keller, Andy Yankovic, and Cole Raz, your top 10. How far off were we in the end? 0.6 of a second. That 0.2 that we were pulling in practice might have got us on the fringes of the top 10 if we just got that right. We were 19th last time out, though, at IRP. It seems to be that we just can't hook quality up. Hopefully, though, we can do a little bit better in the race. Race time at the Atlas 150, qualifying down in 18th spot. I don't know why qualifying doesn't seem to go well for us. Maybe I really need to sit and actually do a bit more practice, but it's more a case of wanting to get into the racing and actually have that competitiveness rather than running round in practice to try and dial into a setup that I've got no idea how to dial into. I'm not well versed in these cars, and I don't think I ever will be. Setups also black magic to me, so who knows. But we've seen that practice and qualifying don't tend to bear the same results in the race. We've done better moving forward. We seem to have the pace on this sort of midfield lower top 10 pack. It's just the guys right up at the top, William Sawallich, Isabella Robusto, Brendan Queen, that we seem to be losing ground on from our poor qualifying. I'm hoping that we can at least jump ahead of Robusto and keep putting points on her, because I think Sawallich is about to go triple digits ahead, if I'm honest, unless there's some action. It's a short intermediate oval, which means it's a 30-yard lap race, but it also means that there's likely to be cautions. So we've got to keep our wits about us a little bit as we go through this race. So let's get the green flag flying for the Atlas 150 at Iowa.
Be ready now.
On the outside as we run to the green flag, but away we go in Iowa. Best part of 40 laps this race. And as I say, it's a short intermediate oval, maybe a little too cautious.
Clear bottom.
Into turn one. We now can just about, I was going to say, move the car to the inside. We're nudging Greg Van Alst a little bit there.
Clear outside.
As I slightly get turned. There is a car on my inside still. We're trying to wrestle it.
3 wide. Clear outside. Clear all around.
There was no clear call. We're
inside now.
All over the shop at the start of this race and back going to where we started. Just settle in.
1 outside. Clear, all clear.
Little bumps and scrapes.
3 wide.
They're right on the inside.
High. Clear all around. Car high. 3 wide.
I really prefer to be. Hopefully start moving forwards.
Stay low.
There's a little bit of side draft and run them out wide a touch. See the top two already disappearing, which is a worry. One of those is going to be the number 18, that's for sure. Check to our outside.
Clear all around.
We slide wide. cut back across. Now we've got to try and close up to Cole Raz and Corey Day up ahead, because we've lost a bit of ground from our scruffy opening couple. I feel like we should have the speed to catch up to them. This car, as I say, in sort of tip-top condition, and with the highest level parts that we can get at the moment.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
And just as usual in these short intermediate ovals, just trying to find that rhythm. Use it to get close. The field is spreading, as it always does. It is, of course, the number 18 at the point. Closing on the end of this season, feeling like it's been fairly productive, to be honest. Even if we don't come away with the Arkham Arts title, because I don't think we're gonna. I think Sawallish is just home and dry already. Just with how dominant he is. This game does show like lifetime stats as well, and he is pretty dominant in this series. He's never really made the leap up, I don't think. Perhaps, I may be wrong. But we're right in the draft now of Corey Day and the Hendrick car.
Car outside.
Fling it up the inside through the back half of the oval. It's worked well there, I think. Still there though. Number 77.
Hold your line. Clear outside.
Little shoulder block. No contact though. We do need to find our way into the top 10 here, I think. Try and find that rhythm. Next up to Watkins Glen. It's a road course, I know. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be any good at it, but it would be nice to go out there and have a good race next time by. Oh, and there's a car round. That's got to be a caution, and there it is.
Caution. Pit road's open this time.
Pit. Keller will. He's the one I think that got loose and put it into the wall.
10 away. Green, green. 1 outside.
Away we go. At least that's brought everybody back together.
Car outside.
I say cautions breed cautions. Still a little cautious. Double file into turn 1 here, but that's fine.
Stay low.
I'd rather
Clear high.
be cautious,
Car
and
low.
then everybody checks up. We're in the back.
Still there.
Kind of
Car
caught to the
outside.
outside now. In the middle of 3, if not 4 at this point.
Clear up top.
Yeah, the top though, good.
Car low. Clear low.
Oh, we get that all wrong. We're into the fence.
Car low. Clear low if you want it.
There's Isabella Robusto. She slipped to 10th. Once again, get into the fence a little bit. Cole Raz now being forced wide.
Inside now.
Much like the first start and the restart, we've a little bit overexcited and kind of cost ourselves some positions that I think we could have had already.
Clear bottom. Car outside.
And we have the pace on Cole Raz. Maybe door to door there. Oh, now we're being pushed from the inside.
Clear up top.
That's Cole Raz. Now we just need to get this on the inside. Not sure who it is. Whoever it is, they're staying
Clear,
there.
clear.
Not for long, they're not. Now we can get back down to our preferred low line, or at least I thought as much.
Clear low if
Stay
you
with
want it.
us. So Wallace has already gone.
One bottom. Clear low.
Is that the 15, I think it is? Diving up the inside. Who is that? It's the 13 of one of the Reef brothers.
Car outside. Clear high if you want it.
We're back with Robusto. Once again, get into the wall a little. Right, with a couple of little battle scars. Nothing major though, I don't think. And at least I hope we're not going to come out of this with major damage.
Halfway home, driver.
So as soon as we get into a rhythm again, we're certainly on pace with some of these guys. If not Sawolage at the top.
Outside now. Clear all around.
Force our way past Robusto.
Stay low.
Again,
Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
not an overly aggressive move as we check all around quickly just to see where that Toyota is.
One bottom.
We've definitely got that wrong. There's the number 15. It's Patrick Staropoulos, 15.
One high.
Once again, just a little bit faster than some of these guys at the moment.
Car inside.
A little too hard there, and Robusto's come back past.
Clear all around.
Is this the point though?
Car outside. 3 wide.
Bully our way by. That it is. Trevor Huddleston next up. With
Clear
the
high.
fluorescent pink numbers on the car. Going to be have to hold the 55 behind us, I think. As we get a little loose.
Inside. Clear inside.
And then we're pushing again. See if we can make a move. Move into 7th, that'd be good.
Outside. Clear outside.
Don't quite get that. Staropoli and Robusto continue
outside.
To shadow us through.
Clear high if you want it.
We have made another move. Andy Yankovic next up the road. Whether we're going to have the pace to catch him, maybe not like that, we won't.
Car inside. Clear low if you want it.
Staropoli's through.
Car high. Clear high.
Lil bump on the back of the number 15. A fair number of laps in this one. We try and use the 15 to close up to Yankovic. Gotta get that rhythm back again though, I think, because we seemingly have lost it. Checking as well. A little bit of aero damage, but only a little dent, I guess, at the front. So Wallach is in amongst traffic. I think we're about to be as well. Let's try and use them to our advantage. We've done it before. And cars in front of us are getting blocked out by guys at the back. Jackson McLaren is to our outside.
Clear outside.
And we stay right to the inside, make sure we avoid the car in 40th. Busto squeezed through as well. Now surely these two are going to get blocked here by the guys further back in the field. Got to try and use this to our advantage. Staropoli is
10 to go.
Essentially bump drafting Andy Yankovic
Car
along.
outside. Clear high if you want it.
As we can dive up the inside of both of the cars further back. Now we might have a run.
One high. Outside door. wide.
He's still there, is Patrick Staropoli.
Clear.
Well held by the number 15.
Outside. 3 wide.
Send it there again. He is still there. Really trying to use the traffic to my advantage here.
Hold your line.
Now I've used it well.
Car
Look
high.
at that.
Clear outside.
Using the back marker to block off the number 15, but then I almost opened the door for him. The final throws of the Atlas 150 here. 6th is doable, I think. Got to find another little advantage like that, I think. Try and get
Outside
up
now.
and under Andy Yankovic.
3 wide. Stay low.
Still there, but Brad Smith is certainly going to block him. If we hold our line, using the traffic well here.
Clear, all clear.
And we are into P6. Now I've got to make sure I don't get held up by traffic.
Car
David
outside.
Smith next.
5 to go. Outside now.
And behind Brayton Laster, who's 29th.
Clear outside. Outside.
I think I've built a nice
Clear
little
high.
wall between me and the cars behind. At least for now. Don't think we're catching the top 5. But I think we are at least able here. Claim another decent recovery result. Just got to hold out for a few more laps. William Sawalach is once again though going to take victory. We're once again going to have to settle for losing ground on him, but maybe gaining ground on some of the others around us.
1 up high. Clear high if
Go
you
into
want
the
it.
back of the 31 of Rita Goulet. Now we've got
2 to go.
Patrick Staropoli back with us. Really back with us as well, because we're punching the hole
Car
through.
outside. Clear outside.
Well, sort of block him off a little bit.
White
The
flag
white
here.
flag now here in Iowa. Hopefully hold him to the line as William Sawalach crosses it for another victory. His 9th of the season. He's unstoppable. But we're going to come home P6. Another decent recovery to
Top
another
10,
decent
solid
finish. William Sawalach clear of Lawless Allen by quite a distance in NASCAR terms. Tyler Reef 3rd, and it's Brendan Queen, LeVar Scott. We take 6th ahead of Patrick Staropoli, Isabella Robusto, Andy Yankovic and Trevor Huddleston. And you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. The qualifying was not good. We kept our nose clean, I think, for the most part. Kept fairly out of trouble. There was one caution which wasn't caused by us. There was a little bit of bumping and barging, as you can probably see in the background of the replay there. But nothing major, no big contact. A couple of bold moves to try and just make sure that we were claiming places. But the number 18 for Joe Gibbs Racing is surely now home and dry in this championship, because I don't think there is any way of us clawing that advantage back unless he finishes 40th for the next 4 and we win. I don't think that's going to happen. So it's a battle for second between us and Isabella Robusto and Brendan Queen in there as well. So we've really got to keep on top of it. But a decent result in Iowa in the end after a fairly uninspiring qualifying. Next up, though, is the second and final road course of our season at Watkins Glen, a circuit I know fairly well from a number of other places. The Watkins Glen 100, though, if there's anything like Lime Rock, could be quite disappointing when the entire point of this series is, for me, a predominantly circuit racer, to come over here and try and show America what I've got. If we have another disappointing road course, that's not going to look great, is it? So hopefully you'll join me to see how we get on at Watkins Glen. But thank you so much for watching this one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. You know the drill by now. I'll see you at Watkins for the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.